podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punches? When I was hitting him with body punches, and I heard him actually, he was crying in there.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. ThaBoxingvoice.com. You seen what he did on Facebook, right? I run New York. Listen, I'm gonna make a motherfucking emoji like this. Look.
Daddy, this a dollar beat.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. No matter what nobody say, man. Spirit, can't nobody fuck with me, man. You know, I can't be fucked with, you know.
Beyonce Productions.
Whether you pay to see me win, or you pay to see me lose, you're gonna pay. Fuck it, the kids still gotta eat. I don't have to watch, any footage of a fighter. I mean, because I'm Floyd Mayweather, everybody gotta watch me. I knew eventually I was gonna have to fight Oscar. I feel like he was straight up and down, no special effects. ThaBoxingvoice.com. How can Canelo have the biggest deal? Your deal is for $300 million, and I made $350 million just in one fight. And you're fighting on the app. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm a king, okay? I eat a feast. Every time I eat a feast. And when I get up from the table, I don't give a fuck who get the leftovers. At the end of the day, follow my green print.
Beyonce Productions.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. And the saga continues. Deontay Wilder continues to make headlines. This time around, legendary George Foreman, to share the ring with Muhammad Ali in the Thriller in Manila, has come out on his verified Twitter and had this to say. Maybe it's time Deontay Wilder come to spend 2 to 4 weeks with me. I'm happy for Fury, but I see a need for Wilder. So we're going to break down exactly how we interpreted George Foreman's verbal, very public offer to train the former WBC champion Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. And we want to know what you guys think. What's your thoughts? What does Big George bring to the table, and should he hire Big George Foreman? This is what we're going to be talking about. The number has not changed. 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you're just joining us, because it helps with the visibility of the show, and it's going to make us want to do numerous shows throughout the day. Let me head on out to my co-host in Indiana, the Gross. I was supposed to say the boss. Gross, the boss, something like that.
I speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. I can't say it enough. I speak it, believe it.
With the stamp, 2 attempts, handed bands over. Sicko hit, shot and miss, 2 to stand over.
Turn up.
Breadwinner, huh? Look who in the building. Let me check my Instagram. I might be at 1 million.
And I'm in. ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, what up? Welcome back with another one. And shout out to everybody out there in the TBV universe. Big George, man. I like Big George Foreman, you know what I'm saying? Look, man, one thing we got to know, right? George Foreman ain't clout chasing, you know what I'm saying? He ain't doing that. He ain't just putting his name out there because he wants some recognition. Like, George a millionaire. He probably a multi 10-time millionaire, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got the grill, he got this new thing that I seen on Max on Boxing. It's like some kind of CBD cream that takes away the icy hot smell, so you guys can, all the old granddads out there can feel rejuvenated. But what can Big George teach Wilder? What can Big George teach? What? Man, Big George got 68 knockouts. You bringing a knockout puncher to Big George, who knows something about knockouts? I think, in my humble opinion, Big George could be an asset. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you ain't gotta make me your new trainer. Just hey, come chill with me. I'm just opening up an invitation to you. It's not even about boxing and training. It's an open invitation to come spend 2 to 4 weeks with me. So we'll break that down and get into it. What's going on, Ness?
Yeah, man. So, I mean, what do you think he meant by it? Do we take it literally? Because he says at the end, he said, I'm happy for Fury, but I see a need for Wilder. And I'm wondering, what does he mean? Like, does he see a need for a trainer for Wilder? Does he see a need in boxing for Wilder? Like, the character and personality of Wilder is needed in boxing? Like, what does he mean in your interpretation of, but I see a need for Wilder?
Man, sometimes the spirit, you know what I'm saying, the shit just move you in different ways, and maybe something came over George when he watched that fight with Fury and Wilder. Maybe he had a flashback to the rope-a-dope fight where people thought he was going to annihilate not Mike Tyson, but Muhammad Ali, and that did not happen. So maybe George knows something about being on a big stage and losing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think a need for Wilder. That can go in so many different directions. You know what I'm saying? It could be a need for advice, or a need to just sit down and you know what I'm saying, talk to you. Like, bro, I've been through it before. Like, not me personally, but George Foreman, you know what I'm saying, will be saying that. He like, I've been through it before. So it's like, honestly, if I was Team Wilder, I would take George up on his offer, because one thing you must know, one thing that's gotta be said out loud. George is not out here trying to clout chase, man. That ain't something George even do. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is a businessman. He's a very, very wealthy man. He is more famous, maybe for his grill than he is for boxing. That grill is in everybody's house across the United States of America. So I'm just saying, like, George is not out here just saying it just to be saying it. I think he really is sincere about wanting Wilder to come out for 2 to 4 weeks.
Absolutely. I don't think this is clout chasing. I Googled some George information, and he's made over $200 million just on the George Foreman grill. So it's definitely not clout chasing for popularity or dinero, right? Which translate into money. The man doesn't need money. I think he's just a serious boxing fan that seriously believes he can add something to the game of Deontay Wilder. But the problem with that is, it's a puncher teaching a puncher. What do you think about that?
What's the best way to learn? Somebody that you can relate to. George got 68 knockouts, dog. He knows a thing or two about setting shots up and knocking them up and getting people out of there. I'm just saying, like, why not go to somebody who had that mystique about them too? That shit do look kind of heavy, goddamn.
No, I get it, but I mean, look, George was outclassed by Muhammad Ali, and I guess it's safe to say that our generation's Muhammad Ali is Tyson Fury. So, I mean, is he living off experience? LOX? Is that what he brings to the table? Like, yo, I've been there before, and I could teach it now how not to happen to you. But, like, I'm a little bit, I don't know. I'm scratching my head with this one.
I don't think we have this generation's Muhammad Ali. I think he was just
Tyson Fury is absolutely the closest thing to that.
I think Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury. I think I just don't like when we always gotta go back and correlate him. Nah, man. These guys set their own path up. He on his own trajectory. Tyson Fury is the Gypsy King, and he's running the heavyweight division right now. Well, maybe not. But back to George Foreman, like, I think it's good bringing him in. What question did you ask me? Because I kind of slipped it because I got stuck on.
I mean, he's a puncher. Like, what do you think a puncher helping a puncher? Is it going to do any difference, or is it just a mistake?
I don't think it's a mistake at all. Like, bringing a like-minded individual who knows something about having that mystique about him, having that fear that when he got in the ring that you're going to get knocked out. I mean, I don't understand how this could be bad. Like, you don't even got to train me. Like, bro, like, we don't know what George's intents are. Training? I want to train. I just want to talk to him. I just want to see where his mind
Damn, talk to him for 2 to 4 weeks?
OMG. I am so excited.
That's a
It's
long
an
time.
excursion, man. It's an excursion, bro. Come out here and get away from all of that, bro. Big George probably got like a ranch or something somewhere. He probably got $284 million. He got something nice. You know what I'm saying? Come out here to South Dakota where Kanye and them be, you know what I'm saying, out in the valley and the little hills and shit. And just chill out, man. Like, we got some things down here, maybe some video we can watch, maybe some training tips, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be a trainer. I just want to give you little jewels and things that I learned over time, you know what I'm saying? I want to pick at your brain and see how your psyche is. Maybe that's what George wanted to do.
Man, I doubt it, man. George offered to train Anthony Joshua after his loss. I think George wants to get in the training business, but I think it's safe for us and fair for us to ask who's he trained and what's his experience, right? Because not all good trainers were great fighters, and not all great fighters are good trainers.
Yeah, I've yet to see a
great fighter not be a great trainer. Sure, Roy Jones Jr.
Absolutely not.
Oh, he trained somebody greatly? Who?
I'm saying I haven't seen Michael Jordan like become a great basketball owner because maybe his kind of greatness just don't like he can't recognize or teach talent because the thing that came to him other people don't get. So I don't think Roy Jones is a good trainer at all. Like everybody that he trains loses, right? Yeah, no,
pretty much.
Okay, so yeah, it's tough, man. Like when you God gifted and God blessed, you know what I'm saying? It's tough to teach people things that just come naturally to you, and that's why I think this is good. Because one thing that comes naturally to both guys is power. It's putting guys on the campus and they not getting back up. That's one thing that I think correlates good, and I think George Foreman could be good for Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Maybe teach him how to. I guess I don't know, man. Just teach him. Maybe not even teach him. Man. I'm going back to that point. Like maybe it's not even teaching. Maybe it's just talking. Maybe it's just having a conversation.
I mean, obviously there's some technical deficiencies, and it's gonna take more than a conversation to beat. Tyson Fury. I mean, you think all he needs is a motivational speaker and he could be able to get the win?
I'm of the mindset you don't go from what I seen in the first fight to what I seen in the second fight without something not being aligned. You know what I'm saying? Not same thing for Anthony Joshua. You don't go from what I seen in the Povetkin fight to what I seen in the Ruiz fight. Something got to be out of line. Something ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Something was just wrong on that night or something happened. I ain't trying to cast no dispersion on anybody or anything because I don't have any inside information, but just from my own personal opinion, something don't look right. That drop-off is just too big for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Fury is that much better than Deontay Wilder. Even though he showed it on Saturday night, I don't think he's leaps and bounds better than what we see it in the first fight. Like he's not, but in the second fight he showed something else. So I just think that if Wilder has an open mind, because all advice not good advice, all advice coming from this direction, you know what I'm saying, not great. Have people that you have respect for, you know what I'm saying, that can come to you and give you advice or give you some things that you might want to look out for or improve in. Because everybody doing it, you're gonna be like, man, I'm sick of hearing it. I'm sick of hearing it.
I hear you, man. I'm just a bit skeptical. We've never seen George, train anybody, let alone this level. I'm looking for resume, Where is it? Can he do it? Is this too much of a task? And, I don't know. Can you think of someone better than George?
I mean, other heavyweight champions?
Like other trainers that you think
I don't even know if he's going to get a new trainer. So I really don't want to go down that route because I ain't got no official news on Mark being let go, or we ain't seen nothing official saying Mark has been let go. So I really don't want to go down that path if Mark hasn't been let go.
I mean, but we kind of already going down that path with the whole assumption. I mean, not assumption, but with Foreman coming out wanting to train him. I mean, he's trying to fit in and get in.
Again, I don't think it's about training. Say 2 to 4 weeks. He's not saying like, hey, come down and let me be a new trainer. It's like, come spend some time with me. Come spend some time with me, man. I'm not saying that George doesn't want to train him. Well, what I am saying is I don't know if he wants to be his official trainer or just give him some tips and some advice and show him some things like Lenny Lewis kind of did that night in the parking lot.
What do you think would serve him better, a pep talk or for him to be in camp?
I think both. I don't think a pep talk is the thing that George is trying to do though. Like I hate that word pep talk. Like you got to pep somebody up or get somebody going. I really don't think it's that. I just think it's they've been in similar situations. That's all. And maybe he can bestow some of that experience or that wisdom onto Wilder if Wilder has open ears.
Yeah, man, let's get on out to the callers then, man. Let's see what they think. I mean, there's not much to say. George came out on his official Twitter and said maybe it's...
Hold on. You ain't put me on the spot. And what about you? You thinking somebody out there better?
Better than George?
Do you think George can do a good job? Do you think George can correlate with Wilder? Do you think George has anything in common with Wilder? Like, you ain't gave me like a breakdown of nothing.
I mean, you know, Wilder, man, I don't know. I mean, George, I don't know what that mesh is going to be like. And you know, for George, you know, he's got no resume, bro. He's got no resume, man. We don't know what he can do. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know what you can do. You saying you want to train AJ, you saying you want to train, you know, Wilder, but like, who have you trained? Wasn't his son a fighter? I mean, I don't know. I thought his son, like George Foreman III, or one of them was a fighter for like a couple days, maybe 3-4 fights. His son. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, did he train his son? And sometimes that don't work. You know, I mean, even though Antonio Tarver looking like Antonio Tarver's son looking like he about something, but
looking like, but that last fight I seen
strong though
on PBC had me kind of he might be, he might not be.
Yeah, man. Look, it is what it is. I know what the only thing I think George brings is, like I said earlier, hella publicity. Hella publicity. You attach a legend. That's why they brought out the legends. That's why you see at Wilder Fury and Canelo, Jacobs, you know, they got the Evanders and you know, the whoever's of the world. Lennox Lewis was there. Everybody was there because they want to associate old boxing with new boxing.
Well, you know one thing I noticed about that whole legend thing?
Yeah.
Mike Tyson was a little ass dude.
Very.
Man, he knocking out dudes like, man, come on, bro. That's respecting Mike, man. Respecting Mike.
Yeah, man. Well, let's get out to these callers. You know, we're going to get out to the sponsors. If you're just tuning in, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. This is our second or third show of the day, like 115th of the week. So, yeah, man, support the show. Absolutely free to hit that thumbs up button. Absolutely free to share the show. Absolutely free to call in and participate.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you're just joining us right now on the live stream. All right, we're going to go down the line, see if we got any boomerangs, ringers, masterminds, etc.
Hold up. Man, we got 434 watching. I need 434 thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever one you prefer. Just give me some kind of reaction to the video. If you like what we're doing, smash that thumbs up. If you disagree with it and you don't think George Foreman or you don't like the damn topic, thumbs down. Just do something, man. Don't just sit in the chat and be no kind of interaction with the show. We love interaction. We love meeting new people, new callers, new guests, whatever you want to call it, man. Just interact with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so let's get on out to JD in Texas on the Boomerang. What's up?
JD, motherfucker.
There's a lot of things I like to do, so just try to get on my game on boxing. I don't know why they gonna call me for I'm a 54 pounder, but I have a brother that's at 160.
Damn, JD, where you been hiding, homie?
Man, been busy, man. Busy. Not getting much sleep here lately, but I wanted to say that I'm training because I used to go to his son's fights all the time, and no, he was just there at his son's fights to show support, but he never was. He had nothing to do with the corner work, nothing. He was in the stands, so he was not training his son. But I like this whole idea, man. It's like it's a good storyline. Not only that, man, George was one of the big heavyweights, right? One of the bigger heavyweights. So Tyson is one of the bigger heavyweights. So he probably feel like, okay, I remember my weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? So this could be some of Tyson's weaknesses. Something about, listen, I've never been a heavyweight champion of the world, but he has, right? So he had to feel a certain type of way when he seen that title switch hands like that, or switch countries like that the other night. So he's like, fuck that, I need the help. So, I mean, I just like the whole story.
JD, thanks for calling in. We're going out to Boomerang in NO.
You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all.
I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Derek.
It can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing him. You want to bet? You bet 100,000 on that. Let's bet $1 million. Easy. Let's bet $1 million.
What up, Wody?
What up? What the hell is the bell? What's going on? J Mac. Sorry for the slow entrance.
Oh, yeah. We still in Skype jail, huh?
Yeah, man. We got to shut down Skype, man. Too many.
Y'all in purgatory.
Too many little kid games over there.
Shawshank Redemption.
Hey, the kid games was played by the person who was giving away the boomerangs. I ain't got to say no names. That's the person that was playing the kid games, the same person who just gave their boomerangs in the last show.
Why y'all running?
Coming on here, get mad because you take his little blue thing you gave him, whatever that shit is, where he can mute people and just do all shit. Man, that dude was doing some weird shit on this show. The show got weird when he got on here. Like, for George Foreman, I really think that's insight. I don't know how effective he'll be with Wilder's training. I'm curious to know. I don't know. I mean, however it is, interesting, definitely, because Wilder got a lot of explaining to do in this next fight, and I'm curious to see the adjustments he make in this next count. That's my first thought.
Hey, man, J Mac won't even mention my man's name, bro.
We are going to what looks like Boomerang, Troy, and Baltimore.
What's going on, Troy?
Hey, I gotta call you back, man. Can you call me back in a minute?
We going to Rel in Detroit. Ringer.
Yo, what up, TBV?
What up? What up? What
up? I feel like that George Foreman, like, has Deontay Wilder, like, is this just how do we know that George Foreman asked the trainer?
His verified
Where did the source
Twitter.
come from?
His verified Twitter. He said it.
Okay. He said that he offers to train him.
Yeah. He said it's time for Deontay Wilder. He said, I think it's time for Deontay Wilder to come spend 2 to 4 weeks with me. Happy for Fury, but I see a need for Wilder.
Okay. So with that being said, from the legend himself, I feel like Deontay Wilder should take this offer. Now, if Deontay want to keep everyone that he has in his team, since they've accomplished so much together already, I don't see what would be wrong with Foreman possibly being a head trainer of the camp session, or for the first time together, being an assistant trainer in there, just to point Wilder in certain directions that he could be sharper in. I feel like it's very good.
All right. Going out to.
Is that a fair statement to make? You have to be honest with yourself.
What's up? That's
Boxing MD. What up?
A quick. What up, man? I just have a quick thing because I really think that Wilder could learn from Foreman, because George Foreman, to me, is one of the most humble, takes ownership, just seems like a good person, and owns his losses and owns his weaknesses. Everybody's seen the fact that Wilder was on Joe Rogan talking about a 45-pound vest every single workout. I mean, the man needs a lesson in humility. He needs a lesson in humility. It's a bad look. It is a really bad look, and George Foreman could get him to become more of a man and more of an upstanding boxer, because to a lot of people he means more than a boxer, and I get it, and I understand that. But, as of right now, he's letting a lot of people down because he's not owning up to his mistakes. And that is one of the worst personality traits you could have as a person, is not taking ownership of your mistakes in just your life. So that's my opinion. About to go in the hospital. You guys have a good one.
All right, Boxing MD, as always, thanks for calling. We're going out to Al in New Jersey. Talk to me. Al, you ready? 732. All right.
Okay. Yes, come back to me.
You got it. Going out to... let me check that. Mike, get to that super chat. Let me get to these numbers, please, sir.
Yo, we got a super chat coming in from Toddy 10. Yes. Let's talk about the Joe Rogan show on Wilder.
Give us a title, man. What do we do? What do we do? What do we call it? Joe Rogan on Wilder? What are we going to call this?
No, man. I guess they want to correlate the 45-pound weight vest to the costume. I don't know, man.
All right. Give us a title to build the subject off of. Help us. We're going to, it looks like New Orleans, and it's Jeremy Joshua, bro. Oh, shit, I said that wrong. I was supposed to read that in my head. So this is JT. Now I know that. Let me change that, because when you first called in, you said Jeremy. Now we know it's JT. JT. Oh, shit. That's right. See? That's what happens when you're used to these guys calling in on Skype, man.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. That was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'm killing this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Yeah, what's up, Ness? Ain't no shame. You can say my name online. I ain't ducking nobody.
But now, you must got two numbers on me or something like that. That's why you saying about to say a new caller. But George Foreman, I don't know. He will be a good head trainer coach based off, like you said earlier, they both was boxer punchers. I think he needs somebody else with a little more skill level, like a Lennox Lewis. I think Derek James will be a good good coach to help him. Kenny Porter definitely will get him motivated, more mobile. He got to use his legs a little more, and with a fighting like a Fury style, those type fighters will be. Them type of coaches will be good coaches for him.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, JT New Orleans. Looking like Aaron Cali. Talk to me.
What's up, guys? I really like this move. I said this a while back. Wilder needs new eyes in his camp. I think Foreman's the perfect fit. And know what? This, in a way, is redemption for Foreman for his loss against Ali. We're hearing the audacity that they're comparing Fury to Muhammad Ali right now. And so what a better way to bring Foreman into the camp.
There's some truth to that,
to come back and beat. But he's not. And he never will be.
He don't gotta be. He don't gotta be, but he's definitely the only living heavyweight that can be compared to him.
Okay, so we can make that argument, but regardless, see, that's the connection for Foreman. Foreman and Wilder have similar styles, and Foreman's perfect for Wilder to kind of inspire him and give him some tips. Basically, if Foreman had to fight Ali again, what would Foreman do differently? And that is the key advice he would give to Wilder on how to fight Fury, because Fury fights similar to Ali. And I think it would be a huge difference. Have the same thing.
I don't know when you tuned in, but that's what I told Mike, but I kind of said it in a different way. I was like, Foreman lost to Ali. So, like, what is he going to do? Be like, yo, I know how I lost? Because, like, Tyson is our generation's Muhammad Ali. Like, it's just.
No, he's not, bro.
You can say that. That's the next show. I can see it. That's Monday. That's tomorrow morning's show.
Let's do it.
Tyson Fury is our generation's. Tyson Fury is our generation's Muhammad Ali. Americans are mad. That's what it is. Y'all mad because he not ours. If he was ours, y'all be saying he was the best thing since Ali, bro. Look at the way he move. Look at the way he move, his mannerisms. With his own fists in the ring, he wipes his nose like Ali. You know what I'm saying? He got the mannerisms. He's got the footwork. He's got the fucking outgoingness of Ali. And let me tell you, he like Ali, he stands for his belief, right? We know he has some pretty shady comments, but that's because those are his beliefs. And he didn't care what the world would think if he, expressed his opinion. But look, it's all right. I don't expect you to run with that. You know, a lot of people are hurt because of what happened. I'm hurt too, but I'm still seeing through reality's glasses. And, like, I know you can't say Gerald Washington reminds you of Ali, and you can't say fucking Anthony Robotic Joshua reminds you of Ali, or Povetkin, or Luis Ortiz, and the list goes on and on and on until you stop at Tyson Fury and you're like, damn, you know what? He does glide around the ring like Ali. He is on his toes like Ali. He got some mannerisms like Ali. You can hate all you want. And I think Ali even switched, and Big Boy switching too at 6'9". Switch. They mad. They don't like that. Why you don't like that, Mike? Why? Why he can't be Ali? Why?
He's not. He just not, bro. You can't compare Tyson Fury to Muhammad Ali, man. Like it's not.
But he beat his George Foreman.
If you want to say that,
he beat his George Foreman.
Cool, bro. If you want to, I just don't.
Vladimir Klitschko, I'm pretty sure, is more accomplished than Joe Frazier.
What?
Ain't he? What? Joe Frazier got more defenses than Vladimir Klitschko?
Joe Frazier was a dog.
Oh, man.
Joe Frazier would have beat Vladimir.
Maybe. But Vladimir had more defenses and done more, had more world titles and more accomplishments.
Dudes over there driving cabs in Turkey and Germany.
What you mean? Oh, you saying he beating dudes driving to cabs? Dog, don't be disrespectful to Mark Muchar.
What Pulev do?
Don't be disrespectful to Mark Muchar.
Pulev
is AJ mandatory.
What he done, though, Ness? I'll
tell you what Povetkin done.
Bogdan didn't know he get a damn
Alexander Povetkin beat Hellenius, who all these new heavyweights making their name off of.
Man, motherfucking Povetkin just almost got struck by David Price with a right hand.
At 40 years old.
Come on, man.
At 40 years old.
40 then.
At 40. He been fighting over 2 decades. Like, I mean,
come on, bro.
Exactly. You're done, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
fine.
I'm not done.
I mean,
I'm not done.
Name another heavyweight that could
Samuel Peters.
Name a heavyweight.
What Samuel Peters done? He got nicked.
Listen, Mike, you going down the wrong argument. Name another heavyweight.
People that Vladimir beat on his resume for you to say that he beat Vladimir and Vladimir ran, bro. Joe Frazier would have whooped Vladimir ass.
Maybe.
Ain't no maybe to it.
Maybe. He ain't do what Vlad done. And ain't nobody done what Tyson done. Tyson went to Germany, then he came to America twice. Boy got balls, man. His balls in behind him in the gypsy wagon.
Yeah, absolutely. Tyson Fury is a great fighter for this generation, but he's not Muhammad Ali.
And I'm not saying he is. I said he's the only thing close to. He's the closest thing to that. I never said he is. I never said he is. So we arguing nothing because I never said he is Ali. Closest thing. There's no one else there's no other heavyweight that you could close your eyes and be like, oh, you know what? He does resemble Ali. No, just him. And people can hate that all they want. Kevin in Chicago, what up?
What's up, guys? You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Wilder's 34 years old. He's had the same style for a long time. I just don't see the point. George Foreman, how old is he?
71.
He's really old. I don't know. He's 71 years old. He's not a decorated trainer. He's a heavyweight champion, but I just don't see the point of that. It's not going to hurt, but it ain't going to help him beat Tyson Fury. Second point, freaking Wilder. I remember I said Adam Kalnowski could beat Wilder, and people gave me a bunch of shit saying, "You crazy? That's insane." Kalnowski's a nightmare matchup. The way he comes forward, he has an iron chin. He's a big guy, 260. Oh man, it's a nightmare matchup for Wilder. After that fight, I'm convinced Kalnowski.
I'm convinced you are not in your same mind. You think Kalnowski can beat Wilder based off what we just seen and with him going the distance with Areola, guy who Wilder was dancing on, doing a little gyration too. You know what I'm saying? And knocked his ass out. Come on, bro. Get out of here with that.
I get what he's saying, though. I think he's looking at it from a pressure standpoint. You know what I'm saying? If somehow Adam could put up with Wilder's power or stay away from it long enough to apply some pressure, like what's Wilder's tank going to look like?
Short. Wilder's not losing to short guys. Sorry. And one thing
that is true. His jab will be way more effective. His jab was not as effective. That's why he was shooting to the body, because he was facing a taller person. Let's go out to these callers. We got, let me double check, make sure ain't no ringers, masterminds, boomerangs, anybody like that jump on while we've been chit-chatting it up. Nope. So we going out to what looking like Trey in Oakland.
Hey, is my background too loud? I don't know if my background's too loud.
You good?
Hello?
Yeah, you good.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if my background was too loud. Hey, man, Fury can beat Muhammad Ali. As soon as he dodge a draft and do 3 years in prison, buy a green book, few other little things, man. You tripping with that shit, man. That's why we get mad when motherfuckers compare, man. Ain't no comparison.
We talking about in the ring.
What I was gonna say, George, I don't know. Maybe he can call him and talk to him. But I think I don't know who's a good trainer for Wilder, man. I don't know what he gonna do. Did he really get rid of Mark Breland?
Nah, none of that's confirmed. As far as the story goes, when he comes back from Africa is when he'll decide.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, shit. That's it. That's my call.
Let me get to a super chat right quick, Ness. We got one coming in from L, the Killer 1911. Wilder and his excuses. Straight clown. Circus. Sucker. Wow, L, man. Killer's Sweden over there, boy. He's killing. Tiny Tim says, Wilder admits training with a 45-pound vest. That's the show, Ness. And he comes back with the Killer 1911 and says, Wilder and Foreman equal losers. Wow. Fury and Ali equals winners. All right. L Dog says Philip Hargrovic is this generation's Muhammad Ali. And we got one from T Plums 101. It's offensive to brothers calling Fury Ali. Yeah, man. Let him know, man.
What was that last super chat?
T Plum said it is offensive to the brothers for calling Fury Ali.
Nah, y'all just getting too personal. You can't make it about race. It's about skill.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I think it's just so hard for people to like separate that shit because of what Ali stood for, and you know how people hold like certain legends in like a certain place where nobody can ever touch them. Like
So it's cool
Jordan.
It's cool for us to say Anthony Sims fights like Ali.
Nah, he's not Ali though.
But we say it though.
And
and we say, damn, he got them Ali mannerisms down pat.
He pretty much mimicked though. He's mimicking.
Okay, and Tyson is doing it successfully, but he can't get the credit.
I think Fury got his own style.
I got y'all.
Fury got his own style with it, man.
Yeah, maybe. You know, everybody. Listen, I'm sure Kobe had a different crossover than Jordan, but he watched Jordan and he idolized Jordan.
Nah, Kobe was like Anthony Sims Jr., but like 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much mimicked Jordan, but was able to
his crossover and Jordan crossover was nothing alike. Nothing.
It's about footwork. It's about footwork.
And that's what I'm saying.
To the bucket.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, whatever is most familiarizing about that person. Like for Jordan, right? It's the tongue or the symbol on the sneakers, because that's how he used to dunk. That's what we. All right, yeah, this is your sport. What do you symbolize Jordan with?
I symbolize Jordan with number 23, the up and under on the Lakers, the crossover.
What up and under?
When he went up with the right hand, brought that bit back down to his chest and finished it with
man. But you talking about shit in the game? I'm talking about what does the average fan symbolize Michael Jordan with?
The greatest basketball player. I doubt the average fan on them broke down Mike moves, bro. Like because if you really want to like compare Mike, like the fadeaway Kobe do, you got it from Mike.
Bruh, man, the tongue is synonymous with Mike, dog. Absolutely. Like that's what I led with, the tongue or his emblem. His emblem has been part of Nike for the last 50 years, maybe more. I'm 40. Yo, Mike is like 70, 60, bruh. Come on, champ, you wilding right now. That dude is, listen, no. And when Kobe came out, first of all, Kobe invented that where a lot of referees was calling traveling on people because he had everybody pausing with the crossover. Mike ain't do that. Mike was boom. You know what I'm saying? Kobe invented that swag. So it's what I'm saying. Yeah, you could associate Kobe to Jordan, and he had his own pizzazz. That's what he brought his little whatever you want to call it. Same thing for Tyson Fury. No, he ain't Ali, but he definitely mimicking him, and he bringing his own swag. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not that I see anyway. I mean, I guess if that don't, whatever. Maybe I'm wrong then. Ain't trying to offend nobody. Just like, nobody else. I mean, him and Anthony Sims, they're the only ones trying to do it. We going to Rob in Minnesota. What's up, Rob?
What's up, man? I don't like George Foreman. I think he'd be good for, just getting some pointers and shit like that. But I like a Ali Brashear, what's the other trainer? Somebody familiar with the crunch style, Nassim.
Yo. First of all, get off speakerphone, please. Secondly, How is Wilder gonna go find a Trunk style fighter when old boy is with Crunk? Like that's done. We can't go that route anymore. Because what you gonna do? You gonna take Jonathan Banks or James Ali Bashir and bring them to your gym? I mean, I just think, and then you gotta wonder, does Sugar Stewart Hill know them? How well he knows them? I mean, obviously he knows them. I'm saying, how well does he know their training style? I think that's just too, weird there. But go ahead. I'm my bad. I know. I hope. Hopefully you all speaking now.
It'll make him familiar with the style, though. You know what I'm saying? Because he needs that, but he also needs some other things and get his fundamentals a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Because he always out of position every time he throw that right hand. That's what Fury was doing to him. As soon as he throw that right hand, he's out of position, and then he jumps on him. You know what I'm saying? So it's some fundamental things in learning how to fight in that style and going backwards and be in that position to be able to return when he comes in. That's something that he needs, and I think that those guys will allow him to be in that position to be able to fight back when Fury comes with that.
I don't like it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it from the ground up.
I hear you, but it's too weak of a plan. It shows a character flaw. That's like Oscar. He gonna fight Floyd, so he went and hired Mayweather. It's like, what the view? That's corny. Like, it don't make sense to me. I don't like it. I'm not saying you're wrong, my brother. I just don't like it. I wouldn't advise that. I don't like that. Mike, what about you?
Bringing Ben Davison in?
No, he said get another dude from the Crunk, James Ali Bashir or Jonathan Banks, so he could learn how to fight against that style.
Nah, I don't.
I don't like that.
Trying to copycat.
Yeah, I don't like that. You got to be more original than that. Victor, Richmond, VA. What up?
What's up, Nas? That George Foreman joint is music to my ears. When Anthony Joshua lost, George came out and said he wanted to help him, and that joint actually had me pissed because I thought he should have been offering his services to Deontay. I feel like if he teach Deontay to believe in that stiff jab that he used in his 40s to win that title, that's all Deontay really need, I really feel, and to get that hitch out of his right hand, that cock in that right hand. If he can straighten that right and just shoot it, maybe work on his stance a little bit so he can use his feet, be more of the athlete than the plotter in the ring, I think that's all he needs. Fix 2 or 3 things and go straight into the rematch with George Foreman. Best shit I ever heard. George Foreman ring IQ is just ridiculous. I can remember when Felix Trinidad blew his nose against Oscar De La Hoya, and George told you his eyes gonna be swollen in a round or two just because he blew his nose. I mean, back to the Shane Mosley eating Oscar's jab. He told you that boy neck and back gonna hurt in a minute. I mean, George know his shit, and for people to be acting like that ain't no.
You know what? You have a point. Because I do remember him being a commentator on HBO. He was really good. You're right. Troy, doubling back, boomerang status.
Yes, sir. John David Jackson. If he wants a trainer, that's the one he should look into. He's good with tall guys. He focuses on the fundamentals. George is a Hall of Famer, yes, but he is never known for his fundamentals, and he's never trained anybody. And please stop talking about things you know nothing about, like Ali and history, because you are the one who gleefully quotes, "I don't study history because I don't see the need for it." So why the hell are you talking about history when you don't know anything about it? Please stop.
Troy.
Please stop doing that. You're embarrassing
Troy.
yourself. Yes, sir.
Is there another fighter outside of Tyson Fury that when he fights resembles Ali in the ring?
There's no fighter alive that resembles Ali in the ring. Yes, sir.
All right, well then you're just being thick-headed. You're just being thick-headed.
I'm being knowledgeable because I know what I'm speaking about, and you're trying to push. You're trying to put. Why don't you keep me on the show to help you out? Because you need a lifeline.
Keep you on the show. Keep you on the show.
Yeah.
You don't even watch boxing.
Nesta, I know boxing. I don't really.
You don't
I only watch boxing,
but you don't watch it.
When it suits. Neither does Deontay Wilder watch all the fights, Nesta.
Your time's up. You're done. Kentucky, what up? First time caller?
Yes, first time caller.
What's your name, brother?
My name's Ernie.
Ernie, talk to us.
What part of
Hey, man,
Kentucky you in?
I really love your show, first and foremost. Actually, I'm from Southern Indiana. I just have a Kentucky number. But what I wanted to say is maybe you can go talk to George Foreman, but I don't want to see George Foreman as the trainer. I want Barry Hunter for Deontay Wilder. So
what?
That's my call. I love the show.
All right. I was just gonna ask you a question. No, I was just gonna say, why Barry? Like, outside of Lamont, you know what I'm saying? And not to say anything, not to say anything against Barry, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I know Barry Hunter has also worked with Sean Porter, and he's a favorite fighter of mine as well. And I think that maybe Barry Hunter can give Deontay Wilder a little bit more defense and positioning.
All right. I mean, for me, in my opinion, I think Barry Hunter's like a body attacker. You know what I mean? He's a dude that trains to have his guys right there in your grill and letting hands go. And if you're not ready for that, that's not the trainer for you. And right now, it don't look like Wilder's going to be the more active fighter, even though I watched interviews where, Fury said that was the whole purpose. He was training to throw more punches. That Marcos Viega interview was crazy. It was like him not caring and just telling everything. It was a tell-all before the fight. Insane.
We got a mastermind on the line, Joseph in Texas.
See where he's at. We on Skype now, so numbers get buried. There you go. Damn. Oh, he just jumped on 7 minutes ago. I hope I'm right about that. Let's go out to Mastermind in Texas.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Oloki, you are next, my friend. Por eso lo vuelvo a repetir. La era del Canelo la mejor porque peleó con los mejores. La suerte es para los mediocres, my friend.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yo, Ness, what up?
What up?
What up, Mike? First of all, man, Oscar hired Floyd Sr.
For the Hatton fight, right?
Before they were supposed to fight. No, Oscar had Floyd Sr. since 2002 for Vargas. He hired him after he lost to Shane. But anyways, no, you know what? I think you're both right in a sense about this whole, I'm going to use my boomerang too, this whole Foreman and training thing. I don't think he's necessarily trying to be a full-time trainer, but think about it. Foreman, it took him a long time to bounce back from that loss to Ali. He retired for 10 years, came back to win the belt. He's offered his services to AJ and Wilder. A lot of people don't think AJ looked the same after that loss, which he did in that fight. We don't know how Wilder's going to come back. Maybe Big George is saying, hey, come with me for a minute. I can help you reconnect, regrasp that, because if you don't know how to properly do it, it could take a long time to come back from something like that. And I think he wants to see these guys do good. So I think that's what it is. Come spend a couple of weeks with me. Let me give you a rebirth. Let me help you reconnect, get through this loss, get the understanding of what happened, because a lot of people say that's a big thing psychologically. Now, as far as when you think of Jordan, you think of the tongue being stuck out there in the dust and the shoes. When you think of Ali, you think of like the pose over Sonny Liston, and you think of say my name. What's my name? When he when he changed it into Muhammad Ali. So when you think of Tyson Fury, if you're gonna go there, what you're gonna think of is him licking Wilder's neck, and he's gonna be more known for you big doctors than anything else. But that's my call, fellas. Thank y'all for keeping me entertained on the road, Ness. Can't wait to Link Up Friday, bro.
For sure, champ. Yeah, man, we got to talk, man. We got to talk before then. But, yeah, appreciate you calling in as always. Let me go out to... Oh, actually, we got a ringer. And where is that? There it goes. Nope, that's not it. Did he drop off?
If you're listening right now on YouTube, take a second out and smash that thumbs up button. Almost 700 people watching, so at least give me 350 thumbs up to let me know that half of the people out there really do appreciate the show. Right now we're at 254, so let's go ahead and push that up, and we're going to get to some more callers and get you guys' opinion on George Foreman maybe wants to train Wilder, or maybe just want to talk to him for a second.
We going out to Ringer in North Carolina. Josh, what up?
What's going on, Josh?
What up, y'all?
What's going on?
What's going on? Hey, man. So this true, bro? This sport true, bro?
Yeah. This from his verified Twitter.
Hey, man. I would love it, man. Two of the most arguably hardest punches in boxing history. I wouldn't mind George Foreman training them, but I also wouldn't mind seeing Roy Jones or Lennox Lewis train them either, because I think, like I said earlier, Wilder can improve. So it's only up from here, man. And yeah, like I said, all them guys know how to fight forward fighters, so I wouldn't mind seeing that. Between them three, Lennox Lewis, George Foreman, and Roy Jones, I'd love to see it. All right, y'all, TBV, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.
Yep. He asked me, even though I know I did the research, but he asked me, and I'm like, yeah, this is from George Foreman. And I'm like, let me double check this is the real Twitter. And it was, though. It's the verified with the blue check right there. He put it, let me screen share it too, because it's pretty dope, the picture that he chose, you know what I mean? So maybe, that's why I don't think you're right, because of this picture too, Mike, right? It's like, come on. We gonna go into these woods. We both Southern boys going into these woods to train. Look at the picture he chose on his screen share real quick. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't gonna screen share some inappropriate stuff like this porn I love to watch. Bam. See that pic? Ooh, old school George. Take him big back, George. That's big. Wood on your shoulder. That's big. Exactly. Doing the old school training. So I don't know what you think. You know what I mean? This is the official statement right there. I had to brush it up. He missed a couple letters here and there, but we get the gist. We know what it is. Got 7,000 likes so far. This was February 25th, a day ago. 1,000 retweets. Let me go ahead and add some love. Oh, I'm not logged in, so whatever. But yeah, this is the official message right here with this picture. And yeah, I mean, does the picture change anything from the message for you? Are you getting a different vibe off the message now?
No, I sent the picture already.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, show you some things, you know what I'm saying? But having wood on my shoulder, dog, we know we got.
That's old school.
We got scientists now where we can pretty much pinpoint, you know what I'm saying, on how to get stronger, how to get more endurance and things like that. So that's why I always bring up the UFC Performance Institute. So big up to that.
Mike just want to chill. He like, yo, we could chill, man. We could walk in the park, but I don't want you to train me.
I'm not even that. It's like I don't know if George really wants to train. I think George just wants to.
Okay, but interpret it that way. I mean, it pretty much sounds that way. I mean, yeah, you could be like devil's advocate and say, well, we don't know if he just wants to talk, but okay, if we're gonna play devil's advocate, we'll answer both ways.
I can't though, cause I'm looking at it and he's saying 2 to 4 weeks. That tells me right there, you don't want to take over and.
It's a pre-camp. It's a pre-camp.
Man, come on, bro.
Pre-camp, man. I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't know, Mike. You don't like it, man. You don't like it. Mike don't like it, man. Who we gonna get, man? Is we gonna get somebody? That's what we all want to know. That's what we waiting for the news to break. Damn, there's so many callers. Holy smokes. So let's see where we at. All right, we're gonna go with this caller for right now while I keep adding names. That's the good thing about Blog Talk, though. It keeps everyone in order. No skipping. So everybody who you called in, you going at your time, unless you're a ringer, boomerang, and mastermind, things like that. I used to get it in Ohio.
What's up, fellas? Had to take myself off mute right quick.
What up, Jay?
Yeah, man. What's up, man? I want to just piggyback off one, I think about 3 callers ago. He's kind of took my thunder, man. George Foreman, the way he would commentate for HBO, to me, my personal opinion, he was way more effective and way more articulate in expressing what's going on inside the ring to the average viewer than Roy Jones. Roy Jones was exciting. He was entertaining. but to explain what's actually going on. George Foreman was really good at giving the average person knowledge about what the fighter should be thinking and what he should be doing, what his strategy should be.
Looking like we lost you, Jay Will. Looking like we lost you. We'll try and double back for you. What you say, Mike?
That was a good call. I was on edge to hear what he was going to say next. But super chat coming in from L Dog in New Zealand. Wilder, without his costume, is this generation's Ali.
Okay. Jay,
I think
you back?
Go ahead.
Nah, we had lost you for a minute. I don't know if you in the closet. You know what I mean, you in
Oh
the
no,
elevator?
my bad. Nah, is it? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Going, boy.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking that Mark Breland, like I said, Mark Breland was kind of underperformed as a professional. He became a world champion, but he was a far better amateur than he was a professional. So Mark Breland, I think, should obviously stay there, but I think they should incorporate George Foreman to get that big man boxing knowledge for Deontay, man. I don't think it can hurt. I don't think it can hurt at all, but again, just only as an advisor to the king.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks for calling in. I mean, that sounds good too, having someone just come in, sit around, look at what's going on. But it needs to be someone that he looks up to or that he admires, right? So that he's, I don't know, doesn't want to do bad in front of.
Just somebody that he got respect for. That's it.
All right. Let's see. We went to Rob in Minnesota. We're going to Justin, Alabama. What up?
Hey, I want to say what's up to you, Mike and Ness. Hey, don't forget, I broke y'all the news about this George Foreman thing this morning. But anyways, I'm going to tell you one thing about George Foreman. His defense was underrated. Nobody ever talked about his defense as a big fighter. He wasn't that fast, and he did have a great right hand. I think that's one reason he would like to talk with Wilder is to tighten up his defense. Hey, man, thank y'all for the call, bro.
I mean, George had a classic 1-2 though, too, man. He would put people straight out with the 1-2. Straight out. Just jab, bang, because he has such a fast, snappy jab. We going out to Toronto, Canada. Junior, what up?
Yeah, what's going on? Y'all can hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, great. Yeah, to be honest, George Foreman seems like a good idea, but I'll be more comfortable with Les Lewis. Leslie is younger. He seems to be more savvy. He seems to understand. He watched a lot of Wilder's fights. I like his commentary and his advice that he does give to Wilder and also heavyweight fighters. So it does make a lot of sense. But the only thing I gotta really say about, the Wilder haters, man, like, damn, now all of a sudden you guys want to come with this moral ethic and how he should handle his loss. Yeah, I never supported him from the beginning, and yeah, I don't support him now. So why do we need to hear from you haters to talk about Wilder and how he should take his loss? You know what I mean? Like, for whatever he said about his costume or how he performed in the ring, has nothing to do with you haters. This is for those who support him. So for me personally, I'm always going to be with Wilder. Whatever he wants to go with, a new trainer or not, I'm always going to support him. And that's my call, man. Thanks.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. Let me see here. All right. Let me just double check here. Going down the line.
Do not forget, this weekend it is Border Wars. So if you want to watch Border Wars and see all this weekend's action, you got to head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice, and you have to sign up on the $5 tier. The $3 tier just won't cut it because these guys are out here giving each other blood in the ring. You want to see some blood? You want to see some amateurs go at it? Check out Border Wars, man, this weekend. Go over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice and sign up for the $5 tier. Check out all this action. Who wants to smoke? You want to sign up?
All right, let's see. Man, there's so many people, but I think we got to go to Boomerang. Jason, what up? I got the right Jason, I hope.
What up? What up?
You the right Jason? Is you the boomerang,
Hello?
Jason?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Hey, I got a question. I mean, not a question, but can you hear me?
yes, sir.
Yeah, the caller that called in and said didn't nobody near Ali. He wrong. James Quick Hidden Tillis was like a poor man's Ali, especially when he fought Mike Tyson. Like, he danced all around Mike. And that's why if anybody asks me, like, who would you think win between Ali and Mike, like, I always picked Ali. Just because I was referencing that fight between James Quick Hidden Tillis and Tyson. He gave Tyson problems. But as far as the trainer-wise, I would have to go with Floyd Sr. because Floyd was excellent fighting on the back foot. Like, he was excellent at, stabbing to the body, chest left hook, and rolling up out of there. Like, Wilder, he'll throw the check left hook, but he won't roll out properly. And he, leaves himself to get caught. That's about it. That's my call.
Well, all right, brother. Thank you for calling in. We're going out to Mike in Connecticut. Talk to me.
What up, Mike?
Actually, Mike, it ain't your go just yet. Sorry, we stopped at Justin and Jason. Now we're going to Justin in New Jersey.
Lil Jay.
Hello?
You are live with the
Hello?
boxing voice. Talk to us. Calm down, man. Calm down a little bit.
What up?
What up? I just want to say this is free fights, but I don't know if you guys knew that. But, man, I haven't heard one person say, Foreman, Wilder, let's be real. He's a one-trick pony. He relies on that right hand from his legs, too, of course. But Foreman, we saw when he came back and won the heavyweight championship from 35-0 undefeated Mike Moore. He didn't win that with brute power. He won that with a powerful jab, preserving his energy, landing light shots on Moore. So when Moore got in a comfortable, steady place, boom, there's the hard punch from Foreman, knocks out Moore. So I think that Wilder relies on his right hand too much, and everybody knows that Wilder sets up the right hand with the jab. That's a part of it. So maybe Foreman can teach him to do a snappy jab. Look, I don't think Wilder's stamina's terrible, but maybe Foreman can teach him a way to preserve his energy. And, I've just heard all these calls, and I heard one person say something about Foreman's defense, but man, it isn't good. Step to the side by pushing off his opponents, but that's my call. Can I give my channel a shout-out?
Of course, champ.
All right, thanks, Nass and Mike. Fight interviews, boxing interviews, mixed martial arts interviews. We got former boxing world champion Maurice Hooker coming on next. We also got some MMA stars, but boxing content, MMA content, Justin Jr. 962, and that's it. But the only thing I'm worried about for Foreman is that we've never seen him really coach nobody. That's the only thing. We don't know how he'll do coaching. Like you said, a lot of fighters can be great, but not be great coaches. That's the only thing I'm worried about, his experience as a coach. But Justin Jr. 962 is my channel. Justin Jr. 962. Thanks.
Justin.
He's
talented, man. He's talented.
Man.
Talented, bro. Throw in the towel. Talk to me.
What up, throw in the towel? Y'all go follow Justin too, man. Right now.
Hey, what's up, TBV? Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, I think that'd be a good look with George Foreman in there, at least, for another pair of eyes, and with his experience and everything. I think he could help Wilder. I would really like him to bring Mike Tyson in there, but I know he ain't going to do that because of Mike Tyson's loyalty to Fury and whole name thing. But what y'all think about him bringing in the Porters? I think he need to learn how to, lead with that hook and kind of get a little more dog in him, roughing these guys up. And I think the Porters do a good job with that. What y'all think?
I like it. I like it. We had Ken on yesterday. If you want to hear his thoughts on it, check out that interview on one of yesterday's shows.
Oh, most definitely. I must have missed that one. I'd love to hear that.
Yes, sir.
Y'all boys be on so much. Sometimes I miss it.
We also
that's ironic.
Throw in the towel. We also interviewed Ronnie Shields and asked him would he be interested, and he gave his thoughts on the fight, so you could check that out as well. Interviewed who else? We interviewed Ken Porter, then we interviewed Bob Arum as well.
Bob Arum, yep.
All right, we're going out to Mike in Connecticut. You're up.
What up, Mike?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? For me, I think Robert Garcia would be a good trainer just to get the fundamentals crisp, because Wilder, when he throws his 1-2, he's a lot of times he's off balance, so maybe they could correct that for him. And but the thing is with us, trying to find him a trainer, is he's still making excuses for why he lost.
Well, it's not us finding him a trainer. It's George Foreman offering to train him. We're not finding him a trainer.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying in general, right? Like to actually come to come to an understanding of why you lost. I think that's the first step, and then you could actually attack the issue. But blaming your suit, I mean, he made excuses in the first fight too. I had the flu, I broke my arm, and then the second fight, you blame the suit, and he has to come to grips about what really happened and then attack it, and then he could beat Fury. But until he does that, I don't think he could beat Fury, because he's mentally showing that he's showing.
Good call, Mike. Thanks for calling in. We got Stone Bone Box in Colorado. Talk to us.
What up? I agree with a lot of people saying that it would depend on the type of experience training that George Foreman got. I just think that, to me, I remember a couple of years back when you interviewed Jay Diaz and he gave us his background, and all I could think of is, what if Floyd Mayweather would have made Lennon Ellis be his head coach? Because that's what Wilder did. Like, Jay Diaz don't got no experience as a head coach. So when we throwing a lot of blame on Breland, Jay Diaz made it clear when you interview him that he run the show and Breland is there to help. So I think that needs to go on Jay Diaz's shoulder, not Breland as much. So I just hope he go with a coach. Don't go with nobody who ain't got good experience, at least working with heavyweights or somebody that – it don't even got to be none of these old guys, because I don't think Floyd Sr. or Virgil Hunter or none of them guys physically can do it. They can, they can barely deal with the little guys that they deal with. Imagine a heavyweight guy punching them. They wouldn't even, because if you want his help like that, you can get that anywhere.
Nah, because Floyd ain't got to do pad work with a heavyweight to work with a heavyweight. Freddie has pad men, and he works too. But I get what you're saying. It is a physical task. We got Davidian, upstate New York.
Hey, what's good, Ness? What's good, Mike?
What's going on with Davidian?
What's going on? For me, I like it. I mean, I don't mind it. It looks like there's, I look forward to it. If he, it just depends what Deontay, does. But I like it. I'm a big fan of Big George. He used to knock dudes, clean out. So it's like, I don't mind it. I would like to see it. It's kind of interesting. I've heard some other coaches and all that, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind it. The Derrick James sounds cool, but I'm not sure. I don't mind it. Anything for I'm going to back Deontay no matter what. So, hopefully he keeps Breland, but it'd be cool to see another eye like Big George Foreman. But, yeah, Mike, I just want to say good luck on your surgery. I'll be praying for you, and God bless.
Thank you, Big Dog. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Going down the line, looking like we got Rod in the 870. What up?
What up, Big Dog?
Man,
I'm in Walmart, so it might sound a little funny. But I don't know, man. I just don't. I think who I think Wilder should have trained him. J. Diaz and Mark Breland. This is where they make their money. It's been easy to train Wilder when he knocking out everybody. Now you got to go to the drawing boards and figure out a game plan. And then I think he should let them make the decision along with him on what they need to bring to the camp as far as extra eyes. Maybe Barry Hunter. Maybe what's the guy named that trained Kovalev? I can't think of his name right now. Maybe you bring him in to just help out for a few weeks to bring in Bertie McGirt, but let them guys earn their money. And I think all these people coming out saying they want to train Wilder, I just think it's just overreaction, man. It's just bullshit. Let the dude figure it out and then game plan accordingly. That's my call.
Brandon, North Carolina.
What's up, brothers?
What up?
Hey, that last caller was good, man. Make them dudes earn their check, man. They got you here. Hey, let's see what they can do to get you to recover. It's a great call. I said Joe Goosen the other day because I think that he knows how to set up the right hand, and they got the Al Heyman Fox. That's all they all together. So that'd be an easy transition. He needs somebody that has a voice, somebody that be able to train him at the fight. Cause I like Mark Breland, but did we even hear anything that he said during the fight? I don't think I saw him do was give him water. Here and there, he might have said, give him the right hand, right to the. I didn't really hear him no strategy or plan to say, hey, next time he comes in, turn him, and when you turn him, hit him with the left, then follow with the right. You didn't hear a lot of coaching in the corner at the fight. Yeah, we know that the training goes on at training day, but. Fight time, we need somebody to remind you some things and tell you the game plan to go back and forth. And I think somebody like Goosen or somebody has a strong voice.
Yeah, strong voice was the best thing you could have ended with because it ain't that Breland ain't talking. He's just soft-spoken. It's hard to hear him. I be right in his face, can't hear him sometimes. But we going to a new...
That corner was kind of quiet tonight, bro. It wasn't a whole lot of direction on, you know what I'm saying, what it was. I don't know. It wasn't a whole lot going on over there. It was very quiet.
All right, going to a new caller in Phoenix, Arizona. What's up? Who's this?
It's Bond Boxing.
Hey, Bond, bro. We didn't have your number.
I know, because you killed my Skype. Come on now. No, but I don't know. Big George, the little kid came with some knowledge. Justin, I've heard him a few times before. That kid knows what he's talking about. And like the other caller said, and what you said, they need to speak up in that corner. We didn't figure out what's going on. Deontay didn't look right. He was sluggish from the get. But he still got his ass whooped. No matter what you say, what can he do to fix it? That's going to be up to the camp to decide. And if we're going to get to be seen what he's going to do with Breland. But I don't think George would be a bad. George was tight on his defense when he came back. The boy had a right hand that killed people off that jab. When he came back, we did to Michael Moore. I think it's a good pick, but 71 years old. How invested can he be? So I think we'll just have to see what happens. And as far as all the talk right now, that boy got to still be concussed. You know what I mean? Give him some time to come back out. I think with the kind of character he has, he'll change up. But save me on here since Skype went bye-bye, man. I'm gonna have to call you on this piece.
I got you. Already saved.
All
No
right,
worries, no worries, brother. We're going out to Julio in L.A. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Ness? Mike?
What up?
You know what?
What up, homie?
I don't like the idea with George Foreman because I don't want the guy to get hurt. But a good trainer that I'm eyeing is Jonathan Banks because he also came out from the Emmanuel Sturz camp. So I think that he will do actually fit in pretty good because he has worked with heavyweights.
They're going to call him a copycat. Why you trying to mimic me?
No, it's if you see how he was, how Triple G looked with his footwork, that's what Wilder needs. He needs footwork.
Against Steve Rose?
He's flat-footed.
Against Steve Rose?
It looked good.
Derevchenko. Or Derevchenko. Which one? Because he got touched in both of them. We don't need Jonathan Banks.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that was my pick. But overall, man, nice show. Hey, Mike, I'm praying for you. Hopefully, the operation goes good, and good luck, man. I'm out.
Thank you, Julio. Appreciate it, brother.
You can hear Julio cringing, and he's like, "Oh, damn, you're right. Oh shit, damn, you're right about that fight too." Julio, thanks for calling in. We going out to T from Jersey. What up?
Yo.
What up, T?
Yeah, so like I like George as like eyes and advisor. The only thing is that to me George is more of a bruiser, a thudder. He had good defense with his cross arm thing, but I don't know if that's his perspective on fighting is really gonna help Wilder in the long run, but I feel like he'd be good as an advisor. It's like I think about basketball, it's like LeBron, he worked with Olajuwon to get his post game right. Jason Tatum, he worked with Kobe to get his mid-range right. So it's like, even in boxing, you could use those people and just take bits and pieces from them to get your game together. So I feel like it'd be a good thing to bring them in. That's my call.
All right, T. Jersey, thanks for calling in. Lids Low, Decatur, Georgia. What it do?
What's going on, Liz Low?
I ain't shit, man. What's happening with y'all?
All good.
Good. First off, you know what I'm saying? Prayers already up for you, Mike. You know what I mean?
I doubt.
Oh, 100. Ned, shout out to you for being a real one. Shout out. I was gonna ask you, did you check out Deontay Wilder after his loss? I said I want to make sure you weren't one of them fickle fans. You feel?
Nah, I definitely hit him up. We've been talking actually. More than I thought we
I
would.
know that.
I thought, he wasn't gonna be talking. I thought he was gonna be directly on vacation, but he ain't leaving until like end of March.
Oh, that's good shit though, Mike. I know, you know what I'm saying, you be down there kicking it with him and stuff. But speaking of Deontay Wilder and the 40-pound, costume, go check out Dylan White post 3 hours ago, bruh. And you're gonna be like, damn. And I'm just gonna leave that at that. Far as Deontay Wilder going to holler at Foreman, the question is, what could it hurt? You know what I mean? The man got experience, so what could it actually hurt? And he a big dude. You know what I'm saying? And going back into that Tyson Fury fight, I'm going to give it a 50-50 still, just because Tyson actually seemed like he got Deontay's number, man. So whatever he learned, he going to have to learn that shit quick, and I hope he do. And that's me, and I'm out. Oh, yeah, by the way, everybody out here that like, subscribe to Patreon, because I will be watching them boys get it in at Border Wars. Oh, yeah, one more thing. I don't know what happened with the Skype thing all the way, but let's please get that thing back going, man. That's because y'all actually call me sometime when I forget that y'all got the show going. I might be at work or some shit. Excuse the language. I know y'all trying to stop the cussing. But, and y'all will shoot me a call. So shout out to T-Plum, shout out to N.O., shout out to Stainless, shout out to Stone Bone, all them cats that be on the Skype. And whoever doing that mutant shit, bro, excuse me again. But y'all cut that out, bro. Man, we grown men, man. I'm trying to get my Skype on with TBV. I'm out.
Liz Lowe, thanks for calling in. Tim, Florida.
What's up, Ness? What's up, Mike? You know what I seen in that fight? I think it was a lot of things that Wilder did wrong. Like, I think being 231 is too heavy for him. And me personally, I think that Fury fought a dirty fight. So if Wilder was trying to fight straight, I don't think that would have worked. I think if you would have fought Fury more like he fought Luis Ortiz 1, I think it would have been a different fight. So, it's all good to bring another trainer in if you feel like that's necessary, but I think Wilder is not a big dude, so I think that he needs to stay around about 223 to around about 225, and then just, when he fight Fury, he's going to have to make that bitch a brawl. He's going to have to make it, rub that from Cursor, but he's going to have to make it a dirty fight, too. You know what I'm saying? Wilder could get wild, and I think if he would have got wild, it would have been a different story. I think he was trying to fight Fury straight, and Fury wasn't coming with that. He was going to put his weight on him, make his legs weak, toss him across the ring, throw his leg out so he could trip and fall. Man, I've seen a lot of things that a lot of people are not talking about. And if Wilder going to rematch him, he's going to have to come in with that dirty fight and make it a run. That's my call.
Cliff in Jersey.
Yo.
What up?
Hey, do you guys hear me? Yo, what's up, man? Hey, yo, I talked about this on an earlier show, but I think I want to just expand on what I was saying. I think George is great because, like, if you go back and look at the fight, a lot of dudes keep talking about, fundamentals. It's not about fundamentals. He was shooting his jab, so he was shooting it to the head, to the body. He was circling around like he was doing what he could do. The whole issue with the fight was mainly Fury kept clinching him, leaning all his body weight on him. So it's just subtle changes that need to happen here. And George Foreman, if you actually look at a lot of his old fights, he was good at getting guys trying to clinch off of him. So that's a great guy to actually bring in to actually show you how to get a guy off of you.
But George had a lot of mass, though.
So it's
George
just
had a lot of mass, man. Wilder ain't got that same mass. George is a big dude.
Jay, Phoenix, Arizona.
Hey, what up, TBV?
What up, champ?
Mike's pulled the words right out of my mouth. That's actually what I was calling in for. I don't mind Foreman helping, give him some old school tips, probably help out with his, legs and stuff like that, but they just got different body types. He handled, Foreman handled fights differently because of his body type. He was able to deflect shots, and people weren't able to back him up like, say, a Fury would be able to, or a heavier Fury, a way heavier Fury would be able to back up a Wilder, especially in the next fight. He should be coming in lighter. So he should be looking for help from Lennox, somebody like that. Somebody who's, really good with the 1-2. Don't try to teach him too much drastic shit because it's just going to go out the window on the fight night. Just teach him how to work off of what he has already. You get what I mean? Okay, when you loading up that right hand, you could fake him with the load up and do this. Something he already really good at, he can build off of that. You get what I'm saying? And teach him how to back up and be able to have his right hand viable still instead of just go out the window as soon as he needs to back up. Just help him build up off of what he already knows. Don't try to teach him no leaping hook.
Real quick, we about 13 away from that 350 thumbs up. So if you haven't already smashed that thumbs up, go ahead and smash it. And let me know if you think this is a good idea for George to possibly help out Wilder in the chat. Just give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Ness?
All right, let's see. We got Pablo, New Jersey.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? I think George or anyone that comes in there they see a wealth of knowledge that they can provide to Wilder, and if they come in there and do something that changes them and makes Wilder a better fighter, they're going to be the star of the show. Whoever comes in there, and he needs to learn how to fight, not from so far away, because when he throws that right hand, it's from a long distance. He needs to learn how to make his punches connect from a mid-range stance and be able to hurt dudes, and he can do that. But there's just so much that he has to learn in order for him to win. If he doesn't, then I think he's going to lose again. That's my call.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. We're going out to looking like Seattle, Washington.
Mr. PBC, baby. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm the flyest. Canelo talking about he believe he can win. Go to my kitchen, get the sharpest knife, and cut the bullshit out. I don't care what you do good. I do every fucking thing great. Mr. PBC, baby.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, homie?
Yo, what's good, Mike and Ness? I think that we need to look at the big picture. Dude been sick in a couple, maybe a few camps. Maybe it's time to just stay in Las Vegas area, leave your family. I would like to see Kenny Porter because he's more assertive and he can give respectful criticism that can be understood by Deontay Wilder. I also think he needs to start paying attention, like Ness said in the camp. Hey, are you worried about his weight? Da 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 da. You know, that type of stuff needs to come into the next camp. Worry about his weight and worry about coming forward. And he needs to start getting dirty, or you can't play nice with someone who's trying to bring a dog fight. I think he got to bring a dog fight and establish a jab in the distance. Pong jab needs to come back, and everything needs to come back. But Deontay Wilder needs to
cut it.
stay in Las Vegas area with your family.
Jerome, Louisiana.
Yeah, Jerome, you behind too, bro. You need to push mute.
Yeah. He just.
I actually think it is a good idea because George Foreman went through a similar experience when he fought Ali, having to bounce back after that loss and having a similar reputation at the time for being a knockout. So I think, at least from a psychological aspect, that it would be good having George in the camp. As I said, Foreman with a single, but I also think Richardson might also be a good name for them to bring in. That's my phone.
All right, Jerron in Louisiana, thanks for calling in. Looks like we got a new caller in the 954. If you in the 954, I'm talking to you. Never called in, I'm talking to you. Looking like 954 257. What's up? First time caller. What's this? Fort Lauderdale? Florida? Sunny Florida? Hello?
You hear me?
Yes, sir. What's your name, brother?
You hear me? This T Plums.
50 pounds?
This T Plums from Fort Lauderdale.
Man, T Plums.
T Plums. T Plums.
Yeah, 50 pounds?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all got to get back on the Skype.
We got you.
But
here.
can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we hear you perfectly,
Loud
man.
and
You
clear.
sounding good.
Talk to it.
All right, cool. So, as far as training is concerned, I'm not with the whole idea of throwing away your team or whatever. But if they would have asked somebody, my take would be Kenny Porter. And the reason I'm saying that, now I know Deontay Wilder and Sean Porter, their body compositions are like total opposite. But Kenny trained Sean that, he's a short welterweight. So he's usually fighting dudes bigger than him. Like he fought Earl Spence, who was a lot bigger than him. At least height-wise. So, I think that'd be a good little thing to, like I said, I know they built differently, but just to fight off the bigger man, I think Kenny Porter know a lot about that. Like we know Sean Porter beat Usyk in the amateurs, who's like 6'4". So, obviously that don't matter, but I just think it would be a good little coaching tip or whatnot.
Cut it.
Hey, Mike, when this happened to AJ, everybody was telling him to get a trainer, and he didn't hire a head trainer. He hired a mobility coach, didn't he? That's what he hired? Like Angel Hernandez is like a mobility coach?
I don't know the specific term for him, but I know he just brought somebody in to like add to what they already had. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Angel Hernandez isn't a mobility coach, but I believe he hired a mobility coach to help him with the moving. Right, we got another new caller. Let me see. This one is in the 480. 480. Who's that? 480. Where is the 4? Oh, no, that's Bomb Boxing. You want your boomerang, champ? Not yet? All right, coming back to you. We got Jamal, North Philly. What up? Jamal, North Philly. Oh, he dunking. He was just listening. We got a new caller in the 425. 425. Who's this?
What's happening with you?
What's up, brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, yeah, I'm Deontay from Seattle.
Deontay from Seattle. Talk to us.
So, man, the main thing. Well, first of all, I'm gonna add to that conversation. George, I like Kenny Porter. I like Kenny Porter just like everybody else said. I feel like he gonna bring that rough and tough style. You feel me? So, because that's what Wilder's gonna need if he faces him again. And second of all, man, I hate that Wilder made that excuse about that costume because that costume was filthy, and his whole ring walk, man, it had you pumped. It had you pumped to be black, man. He did it for the culture, and so he just took it all back by saying, "Ah, man, the ring walk, boom, boom, boom." If that was the case, he should have just kept that to himself and have the next ring walk or the next costume be just a little bit lighter. You feel me?
Definitely understand, bro. I definitely feel you. People been saying that all day.
Yeah, guaranteed.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. Thank you for joining the show. You know the number to call in, 14255695241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion. Right here, Voice of the People hotline. Looks like we going out to Orlando in Long Island.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What up, champ?
As far as Foreman goes, I don't think he could hurt, so I definitely think they should use him. Deontay Wilder looked awful, so I don't really see why people would not want him to use Foreman. I don't think it could hurt. I don't think Deontay could look any worse than he did. And if I could choose a trainer, I think he should go with either Robert Garcia or Derek James, and that's my call.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. Looking like who's up? All right, looks like a new caller coming from Atlanta. 77334. 77334. We talking to you. No speakerphone, Bluetooth. Who's this? What's your name, brother?
Yo, this is Real. What's going on, man?
You said Rel?
Yes, sir.
Rel in Atlanta. Talk to us, champ.
Hey, look, so first of all, I want to say I appreciate y'all with this platform that y'all got going on. So, about the fight. So, you got to look at three things that happened in the fight. One, when everybody was concerned about the eardrum bleeding, I forget whichever round he was knocked out in, it wasn't counted as the knockdown. Tyson Fury's foot was clipped his ear, which opened the cut. It wasn't from a blow. As far as Foreman training him, he need to learn how to brawl. Once he learn how to brawl, he can slug it out with the best of them. His coaching wasn't the problem. If you look at it from the round one, they was complaining to the ref about him choking him and holding him. So I mean, he just not making excuses. He just got to learn how to play the game dirty.
Yeah, Fury did have him in some headlocks in those clinches for sure.
I want everybody to go to round three. No, I think what round was it when he got dropped, but it wasn't counted as a knockdown? Was that round three? Tyson, if you look at it in the slow mo, I went over this fight like 4 or 5 times. His foot is what damaged his ear.
Well, all right, champ. Thank you, obviously, for calling in. We got you down, and we will address you. We will address you by name the next time. We're gonna go out to California, looking like alumni caller.
Mr. Info Joe.
This portion of the show we call In the
Mr.
Know,
Info Joe.
presented by my brother.
Mike, what up, Ness?
What up?
What's going on, homie?
Yo, hey, first off, man, shout out to Justin. You the truth. Keep up the hard work, young brother. I like Foreman, man. What Foreman don't know about boxing, man. He has a wealth of knowledge, even if he just sat in as an advisor. But if I had to choose, I would go with like the Porters or Mayweather Sr. I know Mayweather Sr. will have him punching on balance. He will show him how to slip. He cannot pull back with a guy who has longer reach and think he's going to get out the way. It works with shorter fighters, but with Tyson Fury, he's going to need to know how to slip shots and step left or step to the right after he's punching. And I think Mayweather Sr. can at least get that together for him for the next fight, for the trilogy. That's all I got, gentlemen. Shout out to the boxing gods. Hit those thumbs up. You're listening to the Pound for Pound Boxing Podcast on the planet. Peace.
Info Joe, thanks for calling in. Man, we appreciate it. Thanks for all the support too. Who we got up next?
Next, huh? Jamal in Philly is back.
What up, Maul?
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on, fellas?
What up?
Ain't nothing. I was calling to say, as far as trainers, Foreman, he'd be good. Who else? If he can get like a guy like Riddick Bowe and learn this, Riddick Bowe was a hell of a big man. I mean, who know how to fight. Him and George. I mean, like he gets like get Bowe in there and Bowe showing some stuff. That'd be good. Who else? He also get a low key trainer. He's pretty good. Ryan Ennis's pop, Derek Boise. He's pretty good. I think get a low key trainer and put some little good fundamentals in him and show him what he need to do to get Fury out of there the next go round. That's all I had to say. Thanks for your time, fellas.
Jamal, man, thanks for calling. We're going out to what looks like a new caller in ATL. ATL, who's this? ATL 470.
Hello.
Yes, what's your name, brother?
Hello.
Yes, we need your name.
Yo, can you hear me?
We hear you clearly.
Yo, my name's Hannibal. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. Shout out to the Boxing Voice, best podcast in the land. Calling, I got 3 reasons why George Foreman would be the best case. First off, George, when he first lost to Ali, he went down and he fell from grace, and he had so many excuses on why he lost. He said that his trainer told him to stay down too long. He said that Ali was staying on the ropes. He said he had all kinds of excuses. Okay, so then he lost to Jimmy Young. So then when he came back, if you remember when he came back all right. He came back with he came back on point. So Wilder needs a teacher like that. He needs someone that can teach him how to grow. That's the first thing he's going to need. Second, he's going to need George to teach him how to use the jab, how to use some cross-arm. See, this is a Rocky 3. We're not going to be able to have Wilder learning slipping and dodging and all this stuff in 6 months. He needs to learn that cross-arm defense that George had. He needs to know how to just be able to back up. He needs a few fundamentals. He's not going to be able to work his feet that good. We already know his legs is bad. And the third reason is because we all know he's not going to ask for no money. He's in this just for the love. He's already a down south boy, so him and Wilder can get together. Wilder needs to go out there to Texas, get on that ranch, leave his girl and everybody at home, go out there and get his life together.
You mean get his boxing career together? Because, life, my man is super successful in life. You know, he's got his life together. He got businesses and all that good stuff. But the boxing, I get you. Let's see. Looks like we got plenty of new callers. We going out to, let's see here, 470. What is that? That is looking like, that was Hannibal. We just went to him. All right, we're going to New York City, Brooklyn. Anthony, talk to me.
What up, man?
Anthony in Brooklyn. Do I got it wrong? 347.
Hello?
Yes. What's your name, champ?
How you doing? My name is Antoine. I'm from Far Rockaway, Queens.
Oh, Antoine. Sorry about that.
How you doing? PC podcast. It's all good. PC podcast. Short time listener, but I like your podcast. Much love to y'all. I think that Foreman would be a good fit from a psychological standpoint because he was once what Wilder was as of last weekend. So I think he could probably help him from a mental standpoint. You know, so that's the way I look at it. As far as the boxing thing, I really don't know. I don't know. He's an older fighter. He's used to winning a certain way. he would have to learn the basics all over again. I'm pulling for the brother. I wish him the best, but we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. That's my call. Thank you.
All right, Antoine, thanks for calling in. Far Rockaway. We're going out to another new caller in the 503. Let me see what that is. 503 looking like Oregon. Talk to me. Who's this?
What's going on? Yo, what's up? This is Bernard.
Bernard, what are you doing? What's going on?
Shit, so I think everybody got this wrong. I think Wilder is a great fighter. He don't know how to box, but everybody wanted to change up his mechanics. His mechanics don't need a whole lot of changes. He needs to learn to get footwork. I think we go to putting him in, take him dancing classes, something. He has no footwork. And I think footwork would have saved him in the fight if he knew how to back up, escape from some the pressure. I think he needs to learn how to train 6 months backing up as a smaller fighter. And I think he'll learn, how to slip. That stuff all come natural to a fighter. He's been in 40 fights, 41, 42 fights. I think he'll eventually learn how to do something, but he ain't never been bullied. And I think this is the first time he's been beat up. He's been bullied. And he just needs someone to teach him how to hide his right hand. He was looking for it the whole fight, which was it was hard to watch. The man did not hide that power punch. He led with it. Like, I never seen somebody who would just headhunt. And he just never had no technique with it.
Thank you for calling in. We're going out to Zulu in Missouri.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
What's going on,
what's
Zulu?
up,
Talk to
Mike? Hey, what's going on, brothers? Listen, I'm still kind of shattered about the performance of Wilder. I still say he is our American champ. Still, I'm disappointed in Americans not getting behind him the way that we should. First of all, but let's talk about his performance. Right, in order to beat this version of Fury, we gotta quit saying about the basics and what Wilder don't have. He does have basics. It's about the applying the basics when he needs to. Everything is about application. If anybody's ever boxed before, you're automatically taught the basics, but applying them when they need to be applied is what you need to conquer and understand. Wilder definitely needs to understand dirty boxing with this version of Fury. He has to get someone that knows dirty boxing, that's going to be able to keep this big man off of him and stop being pressed and just coming up with the high guard, taking punches and leaning back with your arms down. So until you bring somebody in the camp, I think Derrick James would be good.
We got a new caller in the 332. 332. No clue where that's at. 332. What up?
New Jersey. Give me a cut.
Oh, shit. New Jersey. Okay. What's your name, Champ?
Patterson. Cousin. Patterson, New Jersey.
You said
Listen,
what?
man, you know what I think he needs, man? I think he needs Stacey McKinley, man.
What's the name?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin. Oh, Stacy in Florida.
Yeah, man. What you think about that, man? He could teach him how to brawl, man. That's what he does, man. He could back into Fury power. You know what I'm saying? Like, go against the power, not with the power. You know what I mean?
I hear you, man. But Stacy had that Nigerian heavyweight that got knocked out on PBC, man. I had went to Florida to see him, and like, bro, his debut on TV, he got starched. You remember who knocked him out, Mike?
Yeah. You mean Samuel Peter?
Oh, you talking about?
Not that one. The new Nigerian tall dude.
I know you talking
he
about.
Was talking about AJ and shit. Talking about he beat AJ in Nigeria, and people don't know AJ. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he got beat his first fight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking about, Stacey McKinley, man. I think he'd be a good fit for him, man. Against Fury, hell yeah, all day, man.
So you don't like Big George?
Yeah, I mean, I love Big George, man, but I'm just saying, I don't know, like, Stacey McKinley's right there, you know what I mean? And Stacey McKinley's known to mess with heavyweights, you know what I mean?
No, that's true. He worked with, I believe, Tyson too, right?
Yeah, he worked with Tyson, with Shannon Briggs. He worked with Baby Miller. He's known for heavyweights, man. You know what I'm saying? He told them exactly how to beat him.
You know who he had, though? He had Greg Corbin. when I went to see Greg Corbin, he was down there with Stacy, and we seen Corbin shit the bed 3 times in a row. But listen, if you are listening right now and I haven't gotten to you, that means you have not pressed 1. Press 1 right now. All right. That means that everyone that is there didn't want to. I mean, everyone that. Okay, there we go. There goes the new guys. Like, yo, I've been waiting.
Hey, man, pick me.
Yeah, that's the new one. Let's see what's that. That's definitely a new one, too. I don't even think I got that down. Okay, we got some 309s, though. Let's see who's this. Definitely a new number, 309. You a new guy or girl? We had Marie call in the other day. Really shocked the pants off a lot of people because she was like truly knowledgeable.
Big ups to Marie.
Yeah. All right, so we going. It looked like Illinois, man. Them red ones on the Monopoly board. Them shits pay well. Illinois, who's this? First time caller?
Yo, what's happening, man? I'm Serge, bro.
You're Serge?
I'll say, yeah, Serge.
Serge,
I say he got to get like a Mexican-style trainer, man. My bad.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I say he should get like a Mexican-style trainer. You know what I'm saying? Abel Sanchez, he available. He's got, remember when he fought Otto? You know what I'm saying? How Otto kept coming forward? Man, Fury couldn't take him. You know what I'm saying? He could have knocked him out. So I say, why don't you get like maybe Robert Garcia, fucking Abel Sanchez, or Shamilin Reynoso too, you know? He's decent.
Yeah, Reynoso got Frank Sanchez over there, but I mean, it's going to be interesting to see which direction they go. I'll tell you what they do. If they do anything at all, that's why it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's true. All right, man. I love the show, man. Thanks.
Thank you, brother. Definitely appreciate you calling in, man. Anybody who listening and has already said they love the show like Serge did from Illinois, please just type that on iTunes. You don't know how powerful your review on iTunes is. We read them out loud and give you a shout out whenever you drop them. It's absolutely free to do, and it truly helps us grow, you know. And I told you guys this will be our year, man. And obviously with the help of you, it will be, man. We're going to continue to hammer out these interviews daily. We're going to continue to bring you multiple shows daily. And we're going to grow. And together we're going to get to a level where we got every interview possible. But we need you to definitely express your joy and fulfillment for the show on iTunes. It really helps out. So we're going out to what looks like another new caller in Memphis or Tennessee. Something like that. Who's this?
Yo.
Yes, sir. Who's this?
My name is Storm.
Storm in... Where you calling in from, champ?
Calling from Memphis, Tennessee.
For sure.
Talk
to us.
Love the show, man. You guys are doing a great job. First-time listener, first-time caller. And, I think Big George would be great because he knows what it's like, to be put down and have to come back like that. Besides being a great teacher, knowledgeable, he'd be a great friend to him, too.
I agree. I don't mind it.
And on the flip side of that, I'm actually an Irish traveler. You like Tyson Fury is. And it's so weird to actually have, because we're a real small community, like one of our own clan that's a world champion. Like, people don't realize, we actually understand the discrimination part because white people don't accept this. And still, when black people say we're white, so we're always in the middle of the street. But, Tyson won by one reason, man. He out-armed. Your brain is your best weapon.
Hey, champ, can you tell me your name again? I'm sorry, man. I just want to make sure I get it down before for next time you call in.
My nickname is Storm, but my real name is Johnny.
Oh, Kevin, you said, right?
Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. All right, Johnny. Well, thank you for calling in.
And I've always traveled the same way as Tyson Fury is.
Yeah, no, I heard all that. Just want to say thank you, obviously, for calling in. Definitely look forward to you calling back in. Johnny in Memphis, Tennessee. Looking like we got some more callers here to get to. Looks like another new caller, right? Let me see. This is... Yes, another new caller. I do not know where this one is from in terms of state. So 703-586. What's up, brother? Where are you calling from? What's your name?
What's good? This is Scooby-Doo. I'm out of Virginia, but I'm actually from New York, Utica to be exact. Just calling in, chiming in. I agree with everybody else. I believe that Kenny Porter would be the way to go for Wilder. I've seen a lot of things that he was doing, a lot of mistakes that he was doing, and I feel like his corner wasn't really giving him some of that corner advice that they needed to give him, and they weren't doing other things they could have done, cleaning them up and getting them refreshed in the corner in there. But, like I said, I think you should go with Kenny Porter. That'd be my best bet if he does decide to leave the coach that he's with right now. And another thing I wanted to say real quick, I did not feel during the ring walkout talking about the black magic. When I heard the black magic thing, I didn't expect that from Wilder. And I was like, man, it's probably over at this point. And that's just me. Sounds superstitious, but that black magic thing was no bueno. I'm out. Peace.
All right, we got a super chat coming in from KO Serg. Wilder's blueprint has been laid out. Tune fighter. We got another one coming back from KO Serg. Wilder trained with Reynoso, Robert Garcia, or even Abel Sanchez. And we got one coming in from Larry Merchant. Ness, you still believe Wilder about to sue after Joe Rogan? Laughing emoji.
Bro, don't make me do a show on a Joe Rogan video.
Yeah, and we got one more coming from Larry Merchant. He says Ness still ducking the Joe Rogan subject. Coward, man. We just got on, but like we'll
They
get
want
to
me.
it.
They want us to end this show and start the other one right now.
Man, just forget about all the callers who've been waiting on the line patiently.
Dozens. They just keep piling in, so it's like people getting out of work right now. This shit ain't working out the way we thought. Caesar, Vegas, what up?
What up, young C's?
Yo. Hey, I just now hopped on. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about?
Big George Foreman said he wants Wilder to come spend 2 to 4 weeks with him, and it sounds like he wants to train him. Mike thinks he just wants to talk to him for 2 to 4 weeks in his ranch in Texas. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Damn. Well, I was thinking the other day about who would be a good trainer for Wilder, and I know they brought up, damn, I can't believe I forgot his name. The dude that they recommended would train Ruiz.
Manny Robles?
No, the one that they recommended.
Teddy Atlas?
Or the one that they said Teddy Atlas, that's right, because he has experience training heavyweights, right?
That'll never happen.
90 seconds.
He's been too critical of Wilder to get in that camp and make money.
I just figured he'd be a good option since he's got that style, of coaching. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. Great show, man, and I'll be listening. TB for life.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for calling in. Well, Mike. They're not stopping.
Well, Batman. Don't go in there, Batman.
Shit, it just keep coming in. Looking like we got KZ in Cali.
What's going on, KZ? What you smoking on?
Been a minute since you called in.
Hey, what up? What up, dog? Hey, man, long time no see, man. What y'all been up to? Y'all chilling?
You already
Y'all good?
Man. Working, man. Always grinding.
I was gonna say me another.
Yeah, man. First off, I want to say, man, that ring walk to me, that was a win for us, man. To see my son, the way his eyes glue looking at that, it represented to let people know that, you know what I mean. There's somebody we could look up to, a black leader. So, that's I wanted to bring that out. Second, the fight.
10 seconds.
I give Fury his props, man. He came with a good game plan, which was a dirty game plan, but it worked. You know what I mean? So, he hurt Wilder, hitting him behind the head. Wilder didn't see it coming because he was gonna fight a patient fight, so he caught a slipping. All right, third fight, nigga, it's finna be a war, homie. So be ready, you big mama gypsy queen ass nigga. Be ready, homie. Take that fight too, because Wilder already exercised his to get that third fight, so he better take it. And as far as Wilder getting trainers, I don't think he should change nothing because before Fury started cheating and hitting behind the head, it was an even fight to me. Wilder was jabbing good, and it was even. He don't need to change nothing. Don't get rid of Breland because he did it out of love. You can just let him know in your own private setting. Let him know, nigga, don't ever do that, but don't get rid of him.
KZ, Cali, thank you. Dove Man, Michigan, talk to us.
Dove man.
Hey, I don't know if you got it right. Y'all be calling me Dove Man like a bird. I'm Dove Man like the 20 sack. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, Dub Man, like the bag. Oh, all
Yeah.
right.
Oh, Dub said.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Like double up on him. Come on, Mike, you wildin'.
Yeah, like double up, Dove Man. I heard you say it yesterday, Ness, and I ain't get a chance to get back at you.
Hey yo,
But,
don't turn into
anyway,
Majid, bruh. Don't turn into Majid. He let us change his name for like 3 years, man.
Hey, hell no, man. Y'all good, but hey, I love y'all, boy. Y'all keep putting out all the news for the boxing community, and I love it. But I do think that maybe not change your whole training camp, but hey, guess what? Big George Foreman was somebody in his prime that was known as a knockout artist. You feel me? But he lost, depending on his power. He always depended on his power. Ali knew how to shake it, and he had to change up his game plan. It took him years. He came back a 40-year-old and learned more how to box and break his opponents down. I think that would be good for the bronze bomber. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely hear you, brother.
I feel you. Y'all keep doing what you do. Nothing but love. Everybody hit the like button. TBV is the best.
All right, there you
Boys.
go. Dub, man, thanks for calling. New caller in New York City, 917. Who's this?
What up, New York?
917.
Yo, I'm on?
Yes, who's this?
Yeah, what's going on, man? It's Lazo the MC calling from Washington Heights. Que lo que?
What's your name?
Lazo the MC.
Lazo the MC. Got you.
Yeah, short for Lazarus, baby.
16 right quick.
Yeah.
Lazo.
Yeah, drop that 16, Lazo.
Oh, sure. Say no more. Battlefields, bloodshed, tears, oppressed peers, land of opportunity, freedom is still sphere. Birth to Armageddon, apocalypse seems near. Walking blind, no way, lost no mission. Without my diction, opposite religions burn without with their own creative friction. Fertile innocent. That's enough though. But check it out, bro. Yo, hello.
Yeah, you there? Floor's yours, champ.
Yeah. Yeah, check it out. I think he needs some fire in his corner, man. Teddy Atlas is not a bad idea due to the simple fact that he has been extremely critical, but he's giving him his props. And we've all seen footage of Teddy Atlas in between rounds with his fighters. He inspires them. He tells them the truth. You fucking up. You're moving too slow. This is your time. Calm the fuck down. We need more aggression, body movement. We need some honesty in that corner. Mark Breland, everybody else, Diaz, they're too mild. They're like his yes men, so to speak, as far as body language inside the ring. He needs some fire. In addition to that, I also think that before the fight, he needs to do some yoga, some shit, or calm down, bro. He was too serious in that locker room. Fury was being too fucking goofy and shit, but he needs to channel all of that in to be able to control that shit on some Bruce Lee shit whenever it's demanded and whenever it's needed in the ring to be able to handle all that extra weight on top of him. You feel me?
Feel you. I love the Bruce Lee reference. Listen, Lazo, the MC. We got you. Let me see. He said Lazo there. Oh, he said the Heights too. Let me put that. The Heights, baby. Dominican, you already know. Night Train, what it do? Where's Night Train calling in from?
Hey, what
Hey, what's going on? I'm calling from Rochester, man.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Go for it, champ.
Go ahead, big homie.
Oh, yeah, man. The George Foreman thing. I think that's a good idea for Champ, man. For real. You know what I mean? He was a heavyweight. You know, he dealing with a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? I think that George would be a good fit for my man, even if it's just for, you know, like my man said earlier, as a guider, you know, somebody to talk to, somebody he can relate to. I think it's a good idea, man. I'm glad to see that, brother. Thank you.
All right, brother. Well, thank
Hey,
you
Ness,
for.
man, real quick. What do karaoke? What that mean?
I told you before. That's like, what's up? Like, what up, my
okay.
dude? Like, what up, my dude?
My guy. What up, homie? Okay,
or like, or just like, what up? But it's like, I think like, okay. Let me see. Looks like all our boomerangs dropped off. They couldn't wait, man. That's everybody then. Mike, social media, and that's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. I want to thank everybody that tuned in. We gonna be back with the Joe Rogan clip. Troll City.
No super chat that I didn't get to. No, we got to all of them. All right, big ups to everybody out there in the chat, man.
Where's the love? What you mean we got the all? That shit was like half hour ago.
What you talking about?
No respect, man. I'm just saying. They saying, you know, like nothing new there. What the?
Larry Merchant came on.
There
Don't
you
forget
go.
to smash that thumbs up button. We're almost at that 500 mark, so go ahead and smash it. Follow me on IG at Gross1911. Follow me on Twitter at Gross6312. Like, subscribe, and share the show on all social media platforms. And my personal favorite, Twitter, you know what I'm saying? Like and share it on Twitter. Make people more aware about what the Boxing Voice is over here doing. And, yeah, man, we just appreciate everybody for listening, you know what I'm saying? And everybody out there in the chat who continues to rock out with us time and time again. Thank you.
Yes, sir, man. Hard work, dedication, man. If you appreciate us working out here every day, multiple times a day, trying to bring you as much breaking news as possible, you know, topics that we could discuss as a community as possible, well, then hit that thumbs up. In the future, the present, the past. Doesn't matter if you're watching an episode from 6 years ago, because we have that many right here on youtube.com/ThaBoxingVoice. Don't forget, subscribe as well so you get that notification. If you click that notification bell, you'll get that notification whenever we go live, which is multiple times a day. Follow us on Twitter as we tweet out every single episode that we publish and every single episode that we schedule. And you'll always have the link on Twitter to follow and find the show. And that's GTO on Instagram and Twitter. Peace.
Do say.